Why don't we have a body? Why isn't there a bone? Why aren't there fossils? Just simply reflects a bit of naivete about the natural history that is presumed for this species and the environment in which it reportedly lives. An animal that, if this indeed is a large ape, as I think both John and I tend to advocate, then we can extrapolate from their natural history a long life expectancy, a slow development to maturity, infrequent reproduction. When you combine that, which equals a death being an extremely rare event amongst a very rare and widely dispersed species, you combine that with the habitat in which they live, which notoriously produces very acidic soils that very quickly decompose and do away with any bone remains, then it's not really surprising that we don't have a bone or a body. You know, people are always amazed when I point out to them that we have virtually no fossil record, no direct fossil record of the ancestors of chimpanzees or gorillas. And it was quite a stunning revelation when finally in Africa, not outside of Africa, but in Africa finally, 4 single isolated teeth or associated teeth were attributed directly to a chimpanzee ancestor. Now that species has presumably been a resident of the African continent for at least 7 million years. And yet, for that 7 million years of residency, we have 4 teeth to show for it.
I'm a professional interspecies communicator and a shamanic practitioner. For the past 2 years, I've been having regular telepathic communication with the Sasquatches. Do you guys have any belief that it's possible to have telepathic communication? I mean, I don't doubt that because I've experienced it, but I'm just wondering, as a professional Sasquatch researcher, I'm looking at it from a spiritual standpoint, not the scientific standpoint.
What does the Sasquatch you're communicating with tell you?
Actually, it's really interesting. They have some real basic communication about, talking about what the humans can do to heal the earth, as it were, and the things that we could do for the environment, spiritual expansion. I mean, I think in these times, what I'm feeling is that the Sasquatches are really making themselves more known at this time because we do need their assistance. They actually are very wise beings. I know that could sound sort of far out. But
your challenge to me as a scientist, what do I think? Well, there are times in my life when I take my scientist cap off and I put on a different cap and contemplate the experiences that people have in other dimensions and other realms of experience.